Alright, so this assignment was what piece of art really kind of changed your life a little bit? Well, down here in Southeast Georgia, I can't say we've ever been to any museum with actual art pieces hanging up on a wall. Even in school, our class trip was to the Okefenokee Swamp. You know, that's what you get. You get to see gators. You don't get to see fine arts. But ever since I was a kid, I've been playing video games. And we're talking 20-something years ago. No, my goodness. Who am I kidding? 30-something years ago. I'm 41. I'm an old man now. I tell you, I wish I could be kind of cool and a hipster about it. The games that changed my life was Mario or Zelda. Link to the Past was pretty good. Simon Belmont and Castlevania. Although that was one of the first ones that really made me say I love video games was Castlevania. But there was one game that's done something that no other game's ever done, and that was elicit emotion from it. It made me feel for the main character, for the twists and turns, the story itself, the ending that almost made me shed a tear. And that all started with
I chose Rapture.
BioShock was the greatest game I ever played. It was a work of art to me. The story to me was deeper. I grew up down here in the South, in the Bible Belt. I grew up in a Baptist church. And when I interpreted the game the first time I played it, it was, this is what could happen if faith and religion is completely taken away and science is allowed to run with no borders of morality. And once it breaks free, this is the chaos that could ensue. The game is in 2007. Even now, it still looks great. The city of Rapture is beautiful. It has this chaos inside the city to where you see it falling apart. The society has completely crumbled. The underwater environment was gorgeous. The tubes as they broke, the water that washes over your eyes, the Big Daddy. Another thing the game does, I was a father for just a couple of years. I had just had my daughter. And the game gave you an option. You could make your character more powerful if you followed this path. But there was another path that I could not go against. This was a path I had to take. I could not even fathom taking this path and become more powerful. Giving up your power for the little sisters, that was a choice that I could not imagine not making. To me, the game also told a story of a father's love. Even though these little sisters wasn't the offspring of the Big Daddies, you still saw them protecting the children. And as you chose to protect the children or something else, you became their father. And that spoke to me at that moment in my life. That was a great message for me. That was an important message for me. And as I've heard some people not like the ending of the game just reinforces that feeling in me. That is my choice by far. It has transpired past the fact that video games are just fun to play, into now they can be something as moving and gripping as a feature film or novel. Thank you.